Hello there, it's Benenta here. So, A Jedi's Return, an Obi-Wan Kenobi documentary that showcases the making of the limited series that bridged the gap between the Star Wars prequel trilogy and the original trilogy. It features never-before-seen behind-the-scenes footage, and I want to show you all of them with Hayden Christensen as Darth Vader, and extremely cool on-set extra features. How was it to bring this character to life after all these years? Let's find out, and of course, don't forget to subscribe. Here we go. One of the most important people in Obi-Wan Kenobi's life is Anakin Skywalker, for sure, and it was necessary that Hayden Christensen play a role in this series. As a result, it was incredible. A big part of the thrill of coming back to this for Hayden was the idea that he was gonna get to do it with Ewan McGregor, because he had a big impact on Hayden when they were making those films back then. Anakin Skywalker is a character that has come to define Hayden's life in so many ways, both professionally and personally. And coming back to it after all these years was very meaningful to him. The director Deborah Chow just had so much insight. It was clear that she felt a great responsibility to this character, to Darth Vader, as Hayden do. They just knew that they had to get this right. This is Hayden's first day on set. It was a really special day. He was Anakin Skywalker from Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Ewan McGregor really wanted to see Hayden on his first day of shooting, and he insisted on meeting. And it finally happened. On-screen enemies, but old friends in real life are back on the set of Star Wars. It was a very emotional thing, not just reuniting as these characters, but also as friends. Such nostalgia going back in time. And this is lightsaber duel training. It was really lovely to watch Hayden and Ewan reunite. There is such a relationship between the two of them, especially in flashbacks to the prequels we saw in Episode 5 of the series. Ewan said that Hayden is like his brother. They have a sort of shorthand. It just felt very natural and easy in shooting. They haven't trained on lightsabers since the Revenge of the Sith. In this scene, they are standing with dots on their faces for de-aging effects. There is Ewan with his Jedi mullet, and Hayden have got his little Padawan braid. It was Obi-Wan and Anakin again from the good old days. They found their rhythm and it was like old hat again. And of course, some hugs. The most excited was the idea of exploring the character of Darth Vader at this point in the timeline. In the series, he's struggling with his past in a way that he needs to reconcile. He needs to destroy Obi-Wan and that part of himself to become the Sith that he knows he needs to be. That's the point. That's what he wants. And this is shoot day number 63. And here comes Vader. His first appearance on set. The director wanted to make it almost like a horror movie where the monster would appear. And that monster is Darth Vader. Ewan McGregor had done some rehearsal with Vader in his costume, but never rehearsed with him with the helmet on. Essentially, Vader is much stronger than Obi-Wan at this moment. That's why Obi-Wan failed. Vader burns him in the fire. As you know, a lot of the history is coming up with the fire. This is a monster that he helped create. And here's Hayden Christensen in full makeup. He was burned in Episode 3, so he should look like this. Just look at his injuries. Makeup artists did a great job recreating such Anakin's look. Hayden is Anakin Skywalker, and he knows this. It's more than knowledge, it's more instinct and emotional. He just knows what feels right for his character. Anakin is fully Darth Vader. He's fully consumed by the dark side. But there's a difference between Anakin and Darth Vader. Hayden said that even when he becomes Darth Vader, and even when he's fully immersed in the dark side, he's still the chosen one. It was explained to him by George Lucas. As the series goes on, it's becoming more and more about Obi-Wan and Vader, about their relationships and confrontation. It's time for the final battle. The creators looked at a lot of the prequel fighting because they wanted to tie into it, to show this is sort of the origins, but with some modern elements. So this is how Ewan and Hayden are trained. Finally, Obi-Wan cracks Vader's mask. He tries to find some of humanity in his eyes. He tries to connect with Anakin and gets rejected. He sees that Anakin is no longer there. The Vader is Vader. So it's a heartbreaking scene. There is something about the acceptance. Obi-Wan walks away from carrying this terrible guilt. He's able to move on. And Vader was left full of anger and hatred. A large part of what creators were trying to do is show this emotional drive that Vader has about Obi-Wan. Did they make it? You decide. Well, that's all. Thanks for watching, like, subscribe, watch more videos, and see you next time. Bye!